Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sky, and if you are new here are a couple of random facts about me. I can understand Serbian pretty much completely fluently, however I cannot speak it or write it that well. Do you know how annoying it is to understand a language but not be able to communicate in it? And I also love learning languages as well. In school I learned Japanese for 2 years, I learned Mandarin for a couple of years as well, and also when I was visiting Shanghai I did take some Mandarin lessons and I retained quite a bit of it. This video is so exciting for me because I am doing a 2 looks 2 palettes with the new Kaleidos Fresh Fantasy Collection palettes. This is Futurism 7 Lunar Lavender, I believe? Lunar Lavender, yes. Literally the prettiest name for a palette, can I just say? And the Futurism 7 Sashimi City. Sashimi City looks a little bit like this. I cannot say sashimi. All of a sudden, I think I just forgotten how to speak any English words. But this is what this palette looks like, and Lunar Lavender, probably my favourite of the two, not gonna lie, looks a little something like this. Now I just want to say Kaleidos did send these palettes to me in PR along with their new contour powders and their new lip gloss in this collection. However, I'm not being paid to review any of this stuff or anything like that, it's strictly just PR, but I just wanted to share with you guys because I know everyone is really excited for this collection, as am I. Now normally in my 3 looks 1 palette plus review videos I include a review, as the name entails. However, I've only used each of these palettes once. However, I will say that judging by that, I do like the formula on these. They are the same formula. From what I can tell from the Electro Turquoise, I know my Electro Turquoise looks a bit beat up. I love this palette. I travel with it quite frequently when I did used to travel. I will be doing a full in-depth review video on this entire collection. I mean, it's not that big of a collection, which I do quite enjoy. Be on the lookout for that video pretty soon, and also this collection does launch on the 15th of September, like properly, but there's also a pre-launch on the 8th of September, and I really hope that I get my video up before that date. Also, I like the fact that the packaging on the outside corresponds with the colours on the inside, which I really appreciate that. Kaleidos always kills it with their packaging, I swear. But I guess there's not much else to it. I believe these palettes retail for 24 USD, so I'll put the conversion price here for pounds if you are curious. But yeah, like I mentioned, there's not really much to say since this is essentially a first impression video, but if you want to see the looks that I did with these palettes, then just keep on watching. This look right here is look number 2. Ironically, I did these backwards. I know this one is 6 and this one is 7. I did 7 first and then 6. But yeah, if you want to see these palettes in action, then just keep on watching. So first I'm going in with the shade Gourmet, and I'm going to be blending that on the inner portion of my crease. Now I'm taking Salmon Skyline, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer portion of my crease. I'm going to start deepening up my outer V with the shade Promenade. I'm now taking the other matte brown in this palette called Soy Sauce, and I'm going to be packing that on my outer V to deepen it up even further. Okay, so my camera apparently hates hollow, but I'm taking the NYX glitter primer and I'm just smearing that all over my lid. Smearing? Is that the right word to use? You know what I mean. I'm now taking this amazing pink shimmer called Pink Ginger. It's got a beautiful pink to gold duochrome to it, and I'm just going to be placing that on top of where we put the glitter primer. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of this smooth transition, but now I'm going back in with the shade Gourmet, and I'm going to be smoking that on my lower lash line. I'm now going back in with soy sauce to deepen up the lower lash line, and I'm going to make this lower lash line especially smoky. Y'all know how much I love a smoky lower lash line. I'm now using my favourite shade in this palette. This shade is called Penthouse, and I'm putting that on my inner corner and the inner portion of my lid. Using Mr. Bing from Colourpop as liner. Hi, it's me, Editing Sky. This is quite out of place in the video, but the footage where I applied the rest of my makeup got corrupted. So, I'm just gonna let y'all know what I've used on my face, since I feel like some of you may ask. The blush I'm wearing is the Kaleidos Lo-Fi Blush Duo in Peach, and I used this shade right here, the matte shade. For highlighter, I used Diamond Dasher from Kaleidos, and I also used the new gloss that came in this collection in the shade Dramatize. And this is the finished look. I'm first taking this mauve shade called Nocturnal and putting that on the inner portion of my crease. I tend to do this a lot when I want to use all the shades in the palette. I do a two-toned crease. I know that this is super out of focus, but I just wanted to show y'all that I am creating a wing with this shadow. Taking my NYX glitter primer yet again, and I'm going to be basically painting out my entire lid. I'm basically doing a cut crease, but with glitter glue. I'm now taking the shade Moonroof, and I'm putting this all over the lid. I'm now taking the shade Dreamscape, and I'm putting that on the inner portion of my lid. I'm now taking the Glisten Cosmetics Wet Liner in the shade Grape, and I'm going to be basically just outlining where we've put the purple on the lid. Another fun little transition right here. And now for the lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Wisteria, and I'm just smoking that on the lower lash line. I'm now taking Midnight Flora, this darker purple, and I'm going to be just adding that on top of where we've put Wisteria. Taking Dreamscape once more and putting that on my inner corner. Putting a lavender from Colourpop in my waterline, this is called Crybaby. For blush, I'm taking the pale shade in the Rose Duo from Kaleidos. For highlighter, I'm taking the metallic shade called Bloom. And using the Lucid Lip Gloss in the shade Hypnotize. And this is the final look. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing me play around with these palettes, and like I mentioned in the intro, a review will be coming up on this entire collection pretty soon. Full details of this makeup look are already on Instagram, which is Beauty by Sky right here. Do follow me on there if you want to see more makeup content from me. You can also follow me on my other social media. I have a personal Instagram account. I live stream on Twitch 3 times a week, although I've been lacking on that severely recently, and my Twitter are all linked down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!